Okay, so what we've got today is an AMX in the hands of a newbie. Now, I've got this tank a while ago. And what I've liked with this tank is that it's got an autoloader. Now, what I realized, and I found, I can say that I found out that I am actually sick, and Mr. Skill realized that for me, that I actually suffer on, as he called it, an Autoloader Syndrome. Apparently, many people suffer from that. I am definitely one of those people. Now, the Autoloader Syndrome is basically when you think that you can unload the entire magazine in one hit, hoping that you're not gonna be shot by the enemy. And this is here. Now, I didn't realize that this tank would be there, and I just started to shoot. Now, unfortunately, I was set on fire, and that was me gone, unfortunately. Almost killed the other guy, but unfortunately my game was very short in here. So I try to learn that I should have actually unload the whole magazine at one time, but it is very, very difficult, especially if you are a person with a problem with patience, which in the world of tank, I've heard that this is a very crucial skill to have. So I'm working on it. Now, in this game, in this particular game, I was killed, but I just followed, at the moment I followed sekretarz czwartej Rzeszy. I thought that he's gonna be, he's gonna survive a little bit longer. But then I noticed, now if you see the position A8, okay, at the moment there's no one there. But soon there will be one tank which will just sit there while the other guys being destroyed, and that kind of caught my attention, because even though I am very new to this game and I've been destroyed so many times, I've got all these recordings, but for some reason they because of some updates, I've got the message that I cannot play this for some reason. So I'm not sure. Maybe I just need to do reverse update, or I don't know. But I just can't play it. So, but in any case, you can see now A8, this VK30. Now he's sitting there, and he's gonna be sitting there for pretty much the entire game. Let me just... oh, I can't go there like that, because that's a replay. Anyway, we just need to wait until we get there. But, you know, my point is that I always try to... yeah, maybe it's a mistake, but I'm trying to push it. Yeah, obviously I'm getting killed very quickly, but I think, you know, otherwise you will not learn how to do it. Now, if you sit at the back and just you know, waiting for a hope that your team is gonna win, it's not really good, because you're not really contributing to that victory, and it might be very annoying for your teammates. And I am absolutely 100% sure of it. Now, I feel sorry for teammates who are playing with my 2-year-old son, because yes, he's not really very helpful, but he was 2 years old, and you can 100% tell that there is definitely something wrong with this guy, the way of driving, like, you know, standing in front of the rock and shooting at the rock. You know, that you can tell. But this one in here, you know, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to drive the tank. He just clearly hide from the enemy. And now we've got ST Emil, which is gonna which is gonna be destroyed very soon. And then we've got 3 artists. Now the enemy has 3 artists as well. So yeah, that's he's gone now. And you see, it's such a shame, because with the artists you need ice, right? If you don't have ice, the artists are useless. And right now we've got this tank, Beer Glass 89, okay, and then we've got this VK30, and these guys are the only eyes for artillery. Now, I know if you look at the sort of southeast area of the map, it's so empty that you can tell that they're gonna come from that area, yeah? Which means that our artillery will be gone very quickly. Very quickly. And to be honest, when I play artillery, I just hate that. And so whenever you see a bunch of your teammates, you just need to move towards them so they can pick up the tanks which are coming over. Now, something came up in here. You see, I don't really know what to think about this guy. I can understand sometimes you just have to sit back and wait. But you know, our team, they were in a relatively good position, in my newbie opinion, and he's just sitting here. Now you can see they trying to get him out. I mean, the enemy's artillery, not successfully, luckily for us, but he is under attack, and this is the problem. Look, we've got what is that, M4A1, who just taken one of our RT, okay, and now this guy should run as quickly as possible to save the other one. Look, our artillery is getting slaughtered now, the Bobber Strelok, and he's, what is he doing here? It's a shame I can't really zoom from his tank, but I dare to say he can't really see that enemy, right? So he's driving towards the artillery, and you know, this is really painful. Yeah, so luckily artillery managed to actually kill that guy, yeah? And he just escaped and hidden behind the bushes, yeah? So it didn't really do anything. And this is, in my opinion, and especially if I was artillery today, I mean in this game, I would be really, really annoyed with this guy. Really annoyed. So now we've got one more guy. Now he's pushing slightly. But yeah, the guy is gone. So now look, now we know that we only have 3 of enemies RT, which we need to take down, okay? So you want to get to them as quickly as possible, and to be honest, I would probably go along with the heavy tank, because the this guy, the VK30, there's only what, 20% left, or even less than that. So you want to team up, and that's just my opinion. You want to team up and then go together, right? Maybe slightly apart. But he decided to go on his own, and then you can see he's going in the middle of the map, which is also, I don't think that's the good way to go. But not only that, I think he tried to play safe. So not only trying to play safe and, to be honest, risking the heavy tank to get destroyed, but he also going to pay the ultimate price. And I think this is the ultimate price for being not really a help for the team. So you see, the guy is gone. So this is what I mean, that's just my opinion. It's not. Don't want to criticize him too much, but you know, you need to push. You can't just hide, because you're never gonna learn how to play the game. And I'm just talking from my own experience for about a few weeks of playing. You know, maybe it's gonna take me another year or something, and I'll keep dying. But I can tell you now, I can get much further than I used to 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that definitely pays off. Where if I will be just sitting in the bushes and hoping for the for my team to win, you know, in a year time I would be exactly in the same position. So anyway, let's move on to the next game. Okay, so we're back in a garage now. This is my favorite tank. Remember, I'm a newbie, and so far that was the tank I was sort of learning how to drive. Now it's quite fast. It's got autoloader, and yes, I kind of like that. This is the premium tank, so I bought this. If I remember rightly, yes, it's this one in here. And what I've just found out, that apparently when I'm using a premium tanks, I've got more experience and this silver and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth the play. So yeah. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, and by the way, this is the tank which I've got the most skills on the crew, which probably is overkill with the tier 2 tanks, because through all the videos I've watched so far, I mean the crews are really useful in the higher tier, where I invested into tier 2, but there was a loads of mistakes I've made since I start since I start this game, and loads of money I've wasted. So for example, when I started, I barely knew how to even drive, how to aim, and that you have to be patient as well, which I do know, Oh, come on. I do know that now, but I still have a problem to actually be patient. But until you learn how to drive properly, I think it's absolutely waste of money to buy any additional stuff such Coke or food. Probably I mean anything, to be honest. When you start in whatever you buy, you are absolutely so shit in that game that no matter what you're gonna have, it's not gonna help you. You see, this is how I play, which is not really good. Come on, come on, come on. So you see, I'm still very bad. Come on, come on. And you see this autoloader syndrome I've got. It's absolutely crazy. Come on. No. The guy is at the back. Let me go around. You see, and I barely scratched him. Now there's only one guy left. Oh no, there's two guys left. But you see, this is just... Oh, come on. This is just painful. And I guess it's painful to watch because... Okay, come on. I'm actually surprised that they're not coming from behind. Oh no, yes. No, come on. You see, like... okay. I think that's gone now. Yeah. That was a good game. I'm speechless, to be honest. You know, it's so frustrating. So frustrating that the turret is working so slow, even though this tank is relatively fast. Everything is just slightly too slow. On the other hand, if it's too fast, it's usually too fast. So obviously I'm blaming everything other than myself. But well, but that's what it is. So yeah, there's only two tanks left. Okay, well, let's go to the garage and pick up the other tank. Now I've noticed also when I play the tier 8, for example, like tank destroyer, unless I'm not gonna get shot too quickly, I can actually do some damage. That's why I like tank destroyers. But usually when someone hits me, I will die very quickly. So let's try this one, for example. So you see, with all my tanks now, I'm only using the repair kit, either large or small, and that's all I've got, because quite often when I got hit on the trucks, you know, that repair kit saved me a few minutes in the game rather than being destroyed within a few seconds. So for me, it's worth to spend that money. But other than that, I mean, the code, I can actually see the difference now when I use the food basically for the crew, so I can actually see the difference. But I decided to not to use it because I'm just wasting so much money here, and I didn't really realize it. So you see, I've watched so many videos and I just keep forgetting where the guys pointed out where you should go on particular map. Now, whether that's gonna be a good spot, I don't know. I guess I'm still quite exposed to everything, but well, let me move there. Okay, well, there's not much help I can offer here. I'll have to get closer. So what I've noticed, for example, I try to go with a bunch of other tanks, but you see, we only got. I can't believe. Okay, no, is he gone? No, he's not gone yet. Come on. I just hate that. You see, on the YouTube, when I'm watching the other guys playing, I mean, somehow they can manage to pick up. They can manage to pick up tank after tank, and it just seems so easy. Where in reality, it's not so easy. You see, this is incredible. This one guy, I think he took them all. It's just incredible. And I was just hiding like a little. This is so annoying. Yeah, you see? He just killed them all with the assist of artillery, which we have only one. And now I look like a, you know, like a big man because all these tanks are destroyed and I was nearby. It really pisses me off, to be honest. It really pisses me off. But I had so many games where I was just going for it and I was getting killed sometimes within the seconds, to be honest. Within a seconds. Okay. See if I can pick someone up from here. Yeah, he's still there. Oh. Oh shit, I can't believe it. So you see, this is, just remember, this is newbie playing, okay? This is newbie playing, showing you how not to play, basically. Especially if you are willing to spend money. I mean, the war games, they must love people like me, you know, because I don't mind to spend a little bit money. Oh, shh. You see, and then this is me. This is my life in World of Tanks. Except in this particular game, I've actually lasted longer than normal. Okay, let me pick up the heavy tank. Let me pick up the heavy tank, which is this one. Now I've got... Why do I have... Yes, you see, what I've noticed, I was shooting high explosive because I got so annoyed of not penetrating the enemy. Okay, let me do that. Okay, well, let me go and let's see how it goes with this one. With the heavy tank, what I've experienced so far is that although I can hear the bullet bouncing off, which is great, but it's so hard for me to actually get hit or penetrate the enemy, unless I'm using the premium or the high explosives, because I've noticed that I don't really need to aim that well, and I will get some scores. Anyway, let's see. I mean, recently I've been playing on this map quite often. So let me go there. Now this one is very slow, but you know, I kind of like playing with it. But again, with this tank, I either survive the entire game because the team is good and, you know, I can probably even score a few points, or I'm gonna die very quickly, as usual. And this is crazy because, you know, I watched this video that you need to aim between the turret and the main body from the side, and you know, and I see this, and I see how the guys actually explaining this, and they just play like I play, but somehow they manage to actually position themselves in the beautiful location. Shit. But you see, oh, I actually scored. Oh, that was actually nice. I didn't even realize that I've actually hit him. Let me see if I can hit this. Oh, I hate this double gun tanks, because they always kill me. Come on. You see, this is what I love in this tank. Look how those bullets just bouncing off. This is just beautiful. Okay, now this one didn't jump out. Oh. Now there is a tank destroyer there, which is not quite good for me. Come on, come on. How can you hit this guy? He's just popping out the turret. I mean, is there a way to... Okay, I think that was the... What was that? See, this is very confusing when you're getting hit and you don't know where from. Okay, well, I guess if I shoot high explosive towards him, it bounced. No, I didn't even hit him. Okay, so he's running away. Is there anyone else? No. Where is he? Oh, come on. Now that I like. That I like. So you see, and this is exactly what I told you at the beginning. I survived because my team was winning. Okay, will I? Oh, I think I hit my friend. Okay, well, they're gonna take him down. And yeah, a victory, finally. So this tank I like because the bullet just bouncing off, and really that's the only reason. But I can't really properly hit anyone. So yes, now I'm gonna finish that video at the moment, so I don't drag it too long, so it's not too boring. But I will come back again. There will be also some questions I will have, so I'm getting all this, you know, rewards and stuff. I don't even know where to go for them and where to check them. But anyway, I will ask that in the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.